Royalty. You are royalty. You're royalty. We got a message from above. You ain't no thug. You're royalty. Royalty. Brother, you're a king. Sister, you're a queen. Children of a dream. If you've never been told, time for you to know you're royalty.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Shed G.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Well, first of all, let's give a round of applause for all the seniors we have in the building. This is going to be a great evening. Now, another thing, could we please put our cell phones on vibration? Or if you have other kids at the house, turn them off. So we won't be disruptive to the program and what we have. Now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 21st annual Minnesota Spokesman's Recorder Annual Graduation Celebration. And we have entertaining performances with us this evening, great entertainment, a keynote address by Michelle Perdue, and most importantly, the opportunity to award 5 outstanding student essay writers with college scholarships for the 2016 and 17 school year. So give it up for that. Now, in addition to those 5 scholarships, we also will be drawing for 3 scholarships tonight. That's right, 3 lucky students have the chance to win a scholarship this evening. Now, hopefully you all signed up at the registration table. And if you have not signed up at the registration table yet, and you are a senior that is planning to attend college next year, please see James right there waving his hand. Look like one of the boy band groups right there. Right by the sound booth. And at the end of the evening, we will be drawing 5 lucky high school seniors' names who will win a $50 gift card to Kowalski's. I got it right. I'm from the South. I was going to say Kowalski's, but it's Kowalski's. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the Sounds of Blackness perform and proclaim the music, culture, and history of African Americans audiences all over the world. Now, please welcome the director of the Sounds of Blackness, 3-time Grammy Award winning, 4 Stellar Award winning, and an Emmy nomination. Give it up right now for Gary Hines.
Good evening, everyone. How's everybody doing? Let me try that again. I said, how's everybody doing? One more time, give it up for the class of 2016. Come on, y'all. We want you to know that you are royalty. And we're going to come back to that. We're going to end with that. 2016, just for about 2 minutes, just going to talk with you for a little bit. And then we're going to look at a video that's dedicated to you called Royalty. We want you to know something that's a paradox. Today is your day. But it ain't about you, okay? Now, we're going to take you to church for just a minute. Turn to your neighbor and say, it ain't about you. Okay. Now, I know what you're thinking. This brother ain't been up here 10 seconds and getting deep on us. Let me explain. It's your day because of what you've done. It's your day about education and celebration of education. Martin Luther King said education is the key. Malcolm X said education is the key. Sojourner Truth said education is the key. Nelson Mandela said education is the key. Nelson Mandela and Bishop Tutu also said another word that I want you to say. It's called Ubuntu. Let me hear you say Ubuntu. Ubuntu is a Zulu word that means I am because we are. It's the polar opposite, philosophically, of I think, therefore I am. In the African tradition, and we are in the main an African people, we say, I am because we are. You are who you are because of the folks, the village, your family, your guardians, your cousin and them, everybody that has looked out for you and supported you. So give them some love right now. The other reason you need to know that you're royalty is because image affects behavior. So when you celebrate and learn about our history, don't start in 1619. Start with the glorious kingdoms of Africa, which you may have never heard of: Ghana and Mali and Songhai. You may have heard of Timbuktu, the first university system in the world. You have to know who you came from. You are not the descendants of slaves. You are the descendants of kings and queens. Can I get an amen? I got 45 seconds left. We'll come back to that. The other thing, 2016, is that as descendants of kings and queens, you have an international perspective right here in Minneapolis. So to be sure about who you are, but to open yourself up to people and make them welcome in this world, or else we're not going to make it together. So we're going to make everybody welcome. Everybody say hola. Hola. Okay, for our Latino brothers and sisters, everybody, even if it's not your faith, I want you to say assalamu alaikum. That's right. To our Muslim brothers and sisters, and to everybody else, you can say what's up. That's what it's all about. That's being royalty and putting it to work. And so Sounds of Blackness, we're blessed to collaborate with High School for Recording Arts right across the river in St. Paul on a song that's more about music. It's a message. It's a movement. It says, we got a message from above. You ain't no thug. You're royalty. And so without further ado, we want to dedicate that to each and every one of you, class of 2016. And right before we look at this video, everybody turn and look at the people from 2016 and tell them, you're the descendants of kings and queens. We got a message from above. You ain't no thug. You're royalty. Thank you. Hit it.
made it way metaphorically. King Kunta, highs on prize, my pride won't collide. Am I right in your eyes if I stand on mine?
You are royalty. You got a message from above. You ain't no thug. You're royalty. My sister, my brother, you're a king. Sister, you're a queen. Children of the dream. If you've never been told, time for you to know you're royalty. If you've never been told, time for you to know you're royalty. You're royalty. If you've never been told, time for you to know you're royalty. If you've never been told, time for you to know you're royalty. Yes, you are.
Oh, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, Gary Hines from the legendary Sounds of Blackness. That is beautiful. And I'm just going to let you know that that song is on the charts at number 5 on the gospel chart. So give it up for him one more time. Straight from Minnesota, having a good time. Now, those of you that know me know that I'm not a comedian or anything, I vent. So when I say, can I vent? Let me hear you say, vent, brother, vent. I ain't say it yet. Can I vent? Now, I know we have graduations going on, everybody. And I attend a lot of graduations, but I'm glad that I get the opportunity to tell you in here about graduation. Please, abide by the rules at graduation. Now, I'm going to tell you, my cousin them, I said it right, cousin them, they don't like abiding by the rules. So sometimes I don't like going to them to graduations, because when you go to a graduation, the guy will tell you, please hold your applause to the end so everybody's name can be heard. But everybody abide by the rules except for my cousin them and some of y'all in here. This how it went. The dude said, Cheryl Johnson, Juan Julio Gomez, Christopher Duncan, Tyreek Sharice Laurel. Ah! Tyreek! I'm like, grandmama, calm down. She like, shut up. He's royalty. Royalty. And another thing, when you go to college, do understand that you're being watched all the time. That is some of the best things to do, to be able to go to college and experience the college life. I've experienced it, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. Even though you don't think your parents is there, they're there. And they're watching. I'm going to tell you how I knew my grandmama then was watching me. So this is when the first, the checkout line came out. At the grocery stores. They had the first self-checkout line when they first came out. I was in college. So I called myself going to the store. I felt like I wanted a steak, but I only had hamburger helper money. But you know me, I'm trying to be slick. So I go in there, get the basket, and I go to the self-checkout line. I hit it. It said, "Doop, please scan your item." I'm like, yes. Boom, hamburger helper, 99 cents. I was like, yes. Boom, milk, $1.29. So then I try to be slick. I grab the hamburger meat and the steak at the same time. And I have the steak on top of the hamburger meat. And I try to scan it. Boop, put it in the bag. It said, "Please rescan item." I left the steak in the bag, took out the hamburger meat. Boom, no, the steak. I said, how'd you? It's my mom and them. That's my mom and them looking. And then understand that you have to realize there's a lot of stuff going on where it's never too late to get an education. no matter what you go to, make sure you get an education, because that's one thing they cannot take away from you is your knowledge and just your education, what you have. And I'm also going to tell you this. Make sure your credit right. You can have a 4.0, but if you got a credit score of a 400, you short. That wasn't a joke. Y'all research that. But then I realized that the mother of my church went back to school. And I can tell that she went back to school by the way she was testifying in church. She stood up, she said, "Saints." That's what they do, the mothers. They shake for no reason. I don't know why. "Saints, you know, God is good. He is the photo to my synthesis. He is the H-hope to my O." I said, those are elements. Grandmama, you 79 years old. What you talking about photosynthesis? Look, at some of y'all don't get it. Y'all need to go back to school. Those are elements in science class. Golly. Then I could tell she loved old school music. You know what I mean? Because she got up and testified again and told on herself. She got up, she yelled, "Saints!" You know, the devil tried to try me. And I said, "Devil, don't push me, 'cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head." It's like a jungle. Sometimes it makes me wonder how I keep from going under. Look at Jesus. Look at y'all talking about old school music. All our old school music ain't been good now. We can talk about these kids, and I don't understand nothing what they saying. One of the most dumbest songs to me right now on the radio, and I work at the radio station. When this song, work, I swear to good, she sound like she should be licking windows on a bus. You know what I mean? Because when the song come on, then she be like, But not all our songs was good either. I'm about to send some of y'all back on our little rotation. Hit me with the song. This one will let you know. I saw you and him. Look at y'all. Walking in the rain. Boom, 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 boom. She was holding hands and I. Say what? Turn it off, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. Was he not the epitome of a stalker? You remember the end of the movie? See, we talking about these kids. Remember the end of the song? Hey, hey, baby, how you doing? You miss me? I miss you too. Miss you so much, I followed you today. That's right. Shut your mouth, because you cold busted. I saw you with that alley cat, hush puppy, corn crake you was with. Silly rabbit, you without me is like cornflake without the... Look, y'all knew it too. Milk. You know? And then, not all our music. You know, I grew up in Denver, so I love all types of music. And, you know, this is one of the best lines that if you ever wanted to argue, this was a song you can argue with somebody, throw them off. You would play this song, hit it.
Once again, guilty feet have got no rhythm, though it's easy to pretend. I know you're not a fool. You should have known better than to cheat a friend.
Cut it off, cut it off. Look at y'all singing the song. Y'all know it? That's Wham. Anytime you want to argue with somebody, who gonna go in there and be like, you know what? Guilty feet ain't got no rhythm. That was Wham. Then we had some music, though, that meant something. When you can talk to somebody about music. This was one of the best, I'ma talk to you about music, and he meant what he said. Hit play. He was going through something.
I want to dedicate this song to all the lovers tonight. And I expect that might be the whole world, because everybody needs something, someone to love. When it's cold outside, who are you holding? You know, if y'all don't mind, I'd like to talk about this woman of mine. Always complaining about me never being at home. But when I'm down broke, things that a girlfriend's got, what she ain't got. And she want me to go out and get them for her, but girl, I can't be in two places at one time. If you think you're lonely now,
Cut it off. Say what? Y'all know that song. That's real, ain't it? That is real. And then I didn't realize, and I'm gonna close out, I didn't realize how much music will meant. You know, it meant to you, especially in college. College is gonna be the best days of your life, ladies and gentlemen, because you really don't have to pay bills, but you can go to school, but you are learning how to involve yourself and just do a lot of things. Now, I don't care what college you go to, just go to college. My first year in college, I went to UNC, University of Nothing But Caucasians. And it was great. You know what I mean? I played basketball, right? Now, playing basketball, we come out and we had the band. Bands are great. We was at school, this is the true story. University of Northern Colorado. We was coming out, the band would come out, hit it. This is what the band would be like. When you ready. Cheerleaders. Cut it off. Stop it. We lost every game. Then I transferred to Norfolk State University in Norfolk, Virginia. Behold the greeny gold. When I tell you it was totally different. My basketball game with something like this, because first of all, the band came out. You had the dude with the biggest Kango I've ever seen in my life. Run out there with a whistle. I was like, yo, who is this? Then you had a dude who was 6'4", 290, looked like he should be playing football. Out there with a tuba, with the hat on a feather. And this is how they went. Hit it for me, brother. He was like this.
Oh. Okay. Ah! Oh. Hey, I'm trying to get crunk.
Tell them how we gonna go. Tell them why they don't come. Tell them why they better run.
Cheerleaders. Turn it off. Ladies and gentlemen, are y'all ready to keep it going? I know y'all like, our tuba player wasn't like that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the 21st year of the Spokesman Recorder annual celebration. Now, over 12,000 people have attended this life-changing event, including graduation high school seniors, their parents, and additional family members, high school and college officials, community leaders, and corporate sponsors. Now, it is through the celebration that Spokesman Recorder, along with his sponsors, can publicly acknowledge African and African-American high school graduates from their achievements. I would like to thank this evening's host, the Minnesota Spokesman Recorder, the sponsors of Minnesota Twins and Education Minnesota, media sponsors KMOJ and Spin, SPNN, Stage Time Productions, and supporters Minneapolis Federation of Teachers, Seward Co-op, North Central Minority Supplier Development Council, Jerry and Sandra Freeman, the family of Michael and Ryan Daly, I hope I pronounced it right, Dr. Linden and Donna Dungy, and Bertha Robertson. Please clap while I rest. I'm up here tired. Have you ever snored so loud in your room, you woke yourself up and thought somebody else was there? Who in here? Who? Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present some outstanding entertainers from the Twin Cities. Now, in 2013, after 10 years of existence, the De La Soulja Steppers changed their name to Onyx. The name Onyx, which by definition means black, has the following significance to the team. Stepping comes from the African-American tradition made popular by historically black fraternities and sororities, which I'm a part of, Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, yo, yo. Now, second, the De La Salle colors are black and gold. Third, we compare the diversity on our team to colors. When you mix all colors together, you get black or onyx. Tonight's routine will take you back to the good old days of naps, games, and recess. Please welcome the De La Salle Onyx Step team performing a segment from their 2016 routine, School Days, The Recess. 1, 2. Onyx, one more time, ladies and gentlemen. That was a fantastic job. They talking about old school games. Y'all forgot how the games used to start. We didn't just start games any old type of way. Only my people 40 and up will understand what I'm about to tell you. How many of y'all remember all the kids in the neighborhood being outside? And when the game about to start up, you got to put your foot. And you had one counter, 40 feet. And the thing when we get started would be like bubblegum, in a... Now don't let it get down to the last two people. And one of the persons is the counter. He gonna make up words so he don't have to be it, praise God. He gonna be like, how would you say 3? 1, 2, 3, and you are not totally all the way it. You it. You be like, you made words up. Now, ladies and gentlemen, keeping the program moving, Amani Ward is a junior at St. Paul Central High School, where she is a member of the Central Pan-African Student Union. Since 2014, she has been an active member of the URU Youth Scholars Program, where she worked with a team of youth conducting community participatory action research. She has performed at several local and national conferences focused on education, equity, and alto vocalist with a love for spirituals and jazz. Amani has performed at school assemblies and church community events, to theater audiences at Stepping Stone Theater and the Ordway. Please welcome Amani Ward.
Hello. How are you guys? My name is Amani Ward. I go to Central High School, and I'm 17 years old. And I'm going to sing a song called Feeling Good by Nina Simone. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know what I mean. River running free, you know what I mean. Blossom on a tree, you know what I mean. And this old world is a new world and a bold world for me. And I'm feeling good. Oh, I'm feeling so good, yeah. Dragonfly out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies are having fun, you know what I mean. Oh, sleep in peace when day is done, that's what I mean. And this old world is a new world and a bold world for me. And I'm feeling good. Oh, I'm feeling so good. Oh, I'm feeling so good. So good. Stars when you shine, and you know how I feel. Scent of the pine, you know how I feel. Freedom is mine, and I know how I feel. good. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Scents of the pine, you know how I feel. Freedom is a mine, and I know how I feel. And this old world is a new world, and a bold world for me. And I'm feeling good. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Amani Ward. And also Duck from the Five Heartbeats. He was up there playing one. He did not sit in that seat. He was like, I got nothing but love for you, baby. Sing it. That's my boy right there, man. What's your name? Give it up for Jamez, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all don't understand. That was talent amongst those two young people. Make some noise for Amani Ward and Jamez one more time. She sang a song. She didn't sing work, 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 work. Y'all gotta understand, that was, you're going far, baby girl. Congratulations. Now, I have the pleasure of introducing our keynote speaker, Michelle Perdue. Now, Michelle is the founder and CEO of Speak to Advance Communications, a training development company created to advance the careers, networks, and communication skills of aspiring leaders and women executives. Michelle's mission for Speak to Advance Communication is to create a safe and nurturing platform for women to come together as a community to speak and soar beyond measures. In her spare time, Michelle enjoys acting, writing, and performing poetry. Please, ladies and gentlemen, clap your hands and give it up for Miss Michelle Perdue.
Years old, how was I supposed to know what 2 + 2 was without being told? You see, my mother had me when she was only 16. Too busy for me, but yet she had time to run the streets. Sitting in the classroom wondering how I was going to get by because I didn't know how to add, subtract, divide, or you guessed it, multiply. Now you may ask, well, Michelle, how did you make it? I copied, I cheated, I did whatever I could to fake it. But you see, I could only fake it for so long before the teachers would realize and finally catch on. Needless to say, I failed the 2nd grade, but that's okay because God made a way. Finally, one night I said, Grandmama, how do you add? It was because of her love, patience, and understanding that it finally stuck in my head. Good evening, fellow seniors, juniors, family, and friends. Good evening. All right now, I come before you honored to celebrate the achievements of our graduates, soon-to-be graduates, and those of you who have given them the strength, courage, and fortitude to realize their potential. By giving them the wings needed to soar in their educational endeavors and helping them to see what is possible. You are my heroes. You see, a hero, or shero, is someone who I believe is as important as the air we breathe. Because just like oxygen, it sustains us. It gives us life so that we can stand in our greatness and welcome all that tomorrow brings. My grandmother, and other key individuals in my life were my oxygen and the wind beneath my wings. And in the midst of my struggles and trials and tribulations, they taught me life lessons that helped me to become the person that I am today. Therefore, it is my sincere hope from this day forward, graduates. Yes, I said graduates because I see you. I see you out there. You will not only embrace your dreams and your future, but you will acknowledge those who have helped you to stand a little taller, work a little harder, dig a little deeper, to bring out the best version of you. How do you do that? You can do that by remembering to do three things. Always give back. Never give up. Try to fail forward. Students, this is what I want you to do. I want you to raise your hands if you recently have given gratitude or appreciation to someone who has been a positive force in your life. Have you done that lately? Yeah? So this is what I want you to do. I want you to look at the people at your table. Maybe it's your mother, your father, your sister, or your brother, your teacher. It doesn't matter. This is what I want you to do. I want you to say, I am all that I am because of all that you do. And for that, I am grateful. All right. You see, graduates, giving back impacts your life in so many ways. It contributes to your personal growth and development because it builds character and self-esteem. It enriches the lives of those who helped you because they get to see a return on their investment. Can I get an amen? All right. And finally, when you give back, you contribute to something that's so much bigger than you are. Can you imagine if everybody in the world made an effort to be there for each other? If somebody said, can I give you a helping hand? Can I give you a shoulder to cry on? All right? Can I help you stand in the midst of your darkness? Not just in your success, but in your mess. In your mess. All right? Now, we don't always do that, right? We know that we should give back, but we don't always do that. Why? Because we don't see the value in it. And if you don't see the value in it, that just means that you haven't lived long enough. Or I don't have the time to give back. Well, let me tell you something. If you are living under the roof of your mama and your daddy, that's all that you have is time. All right? Or maybe you don't have anything worth giving. Maybe you think you're too young. Maybe you think you don't have enough money. But I have to tell you that that is the furthest thing from the truth. There was this little old lady, and she was as round and as plump as the watermelon that she would serve her grandbabies on a hot summer day. She was poor, but she had a heart of gold. She was a housekeeper at a hospital. And although that they did not pay her the money that she deserved, she made it a priority to see to it that her granddaughter gave back by volunteering. Okay? And y'all know how we do when we're young and we're teenagers, right? What? Grandmama, really? You want me to volunteer? Please. I don't think so. They ain't paying me no money. What's in it for me? See, that's the problem. We always worried about what we got to give, but we never realize what we're going to get out of it, right? So she says, but grandmama, wait a minute. I'm black and I'm poor. I get $140 welfare check every month that barely covers expenses and food. I wear secondhand clothes. I cash in pop bottles for bus fare. You raised your children in the projects. My mama raised her children in the projects, and I'm probably going to do the same. Well, she knew her grandmother wasn't crazy, so she decided to give it a try. How do I know that? How do I know that? I know that because that granddaughter was me. That granddaughter was me. If you don't give back, you never know the gifts you might be missing out on. You never know the opportunities that are on the other side of that door. And all you have to do is open it and walk through it. Open it and walk through it. Have you ever tried doing something in life that was worthwhile, but you gave up? Imagine if Rosa Parks would have said, I am colored and a woman. How dare I refuse to give up my seat? Who do I think I am? Imagine if President, or maybe I should say Senator Barack Obama, would have said, you know what, I really want to run for president, but there's no one who looks like me, so I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to give it a try. Imagine if he wouldn't have done that. And imagine if he wouldn't have walked through that door, right? He's given so many of us an opportunity to dream much bigger. Not just the boys that are coming up, but also the women, right? He's given me hope. He's made me to see what's possible, that it doesn't matter the color of my skin, right? Because God had already told me what I have, right? I'm no more special, no different than anybody else. We all have that thing that that can make us shine brighter. We just have to embrace it. We have to acknowledge it. Now, I have to be honest with you. I know I'm standing up here, my hair looking all perfect, I'm in this white suit. You know, I gotta be honest. But what you don't know is that I barely graduated high school. I was number 160 out of 170 students in my high school class. I barely graduated. I didn't have a mother there who could help me get through the difficult times in my life, who said, Michelle, come on, you can be somebody. I didn't have that. That's why I wanted you to look at those at your table who has given you a helping hand, to give them thanks. Don't take it for granted. Honor it. Respect it. Appreciate it. I barely graduated high school, and my high school counselor said, come on, Michelle, you can do it. So every day, I just kept putting one foot in front of the other. And I kept on walking, despite my mama not being there, despite my daddy not being there. But I kept walking, and I kept talking. And I say that, graduates, because if I can do it, guess what? You can too. So can you. There's nothing magical about getting from where you are in life to where it is you want to be. You just have to decide. You just have to make the decision. It doesn't matter what the media tells you. It doesn't matter what politicians tell you. Don't let them dictate your future. You write your own story, right? You be your beginning, you be your middle, and you be your end. It's up to you. You have the power. Don't let no one take it away from you. Despite what the newspapers say, despite what the 10 o'clock news say. And when you see that, you say, that's okay. I'm going to be all right. I'm going to be all right. And not only am I going to be all right, I'm going to lift somebody up with me. Now, I had to learn to fail forward. Now, some of you might be thinking, well, what does fail forward mean? Fail forward is all about trying, failing, and then learning from your mistakes. But see, that's the problem today. We are too afraid to fail. We want the success. We want the money. We want the high school. We want the college degree, right? But we're too afraid to fail because we stay in our comfort zone. We need to get out of our comfort zone, people. And I'm not saying that it's easy, because we got some generations of ugliness, some mess. And it's not always easy to not follow those traditions. But today is your day. Today is your day. Just like an elephant. When an elephant is trained, the trainer ties his foot up and only let them get so much distance to where they can actually move around. So years and years go by, and this elephant, even though it weighs 2 tons, only thinks that it can go so far, even when there's nothing holding it back. Are you that elephant? Students, are you that elephant? That's right. Don't be that elephant. Realize your potential. Realize the world that awaits you. It's okay to fail. Failure is part of success. It took me a long time to realize that, but it's true. Failure is a part of success. And if you are willing to fail and make mistakes, then guess what? You're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. Those aren't the people that I'm worried about. But I'm going to finish up now. It looks like it's my time to wrap it up, and I respect that. But I'm going to leave you with this quote. Michael Jordan. We all know Michael Jordan, right? And I know some of you parents out there are saying, oh, Lord, please let my child graduate so I don't have to buy no more Jordans. Oh, Lord. But Michael Jordan once said, I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I failed over and over and over again in my life. And that is why I succeed. Woo! Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Give it up for Miss Michelle Purdue.
Thank you. Thank you.
Come on, you can do better than that. Miss Michelle Purdue. She was right on point. Right on point. She was right on point about Obama and everything, right on point. I remember when the Democratic Convention came to Denver. I was in Denver and I was working with TV One, and I seen how a lot of people was capitalizing on Obama. They had Obama t-shirts. They had Obama plates, Obama sheets, comforter sets. They had Obama pictures, and for real, they had spoons and everything. They even had Obama pull-ups. Y'all, for real, they had Obama pull-ups, because if the kid did something in the pull-ups, on the back it said change. So, boy, these are some intelligent jokes. Y'all gonna get these later. Now moving on, ladies and gentlemen, spoken word is defined as a performance-based poetry that focuses on the aesthetics of wordplay and storytelling. Kevin Chaos Moore was born, raised, and built in Cleveland, Ohio. National Poetry Slams, playwriting, theater, hip-hop, music, activism, and education are in his background. Now, Chaos have won awards, opened up for major label acts, appeared in numerous documentaries, produced multiple music projects and chapbooks, and performed on a multi-West Coast city tour in 2015. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Kevin Chaos Moore performing Keep It Human.
Yo, 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 yo. Good looking out, shit. Everybody make some noise for yourselves. Your whole life is ahead of you. So I just want you guys to remember these words that I'm about to say now. So, maestro, let's go. Yeah, this is a part of a bigger mix, so, you know, it's still in there. You know what I mean, you know what I mean. So, yeah, right? Yeah. Everybody in the building.
It's your boy Chaos.
I know you've heard, you know, sometimes
Trying to tell people
it gets better, right? It gets better when you get over 18, it gets better when you grow, whatever and stuff. It might not always get better, but you'll find out that you're not alone out here. You feel me? Hey. Tell them it's human nature. Hard to love your neighbor when he's decided to hate ya. Just because your life is one you can't relate to. Instincts lead them to bully and berate ya. Swear they know all the answers to all the questions, keys to all the lessons, criticizing, redressing. The rule of gold is the one we keep forgetting. Do unto others just in time for elections. Even keep a heavy hand in your wedding. Insecurities always emerge when we're threatened. Hate and oppression replicates like an infection. Level 5 biohazard, man, I feel it's spreading. I tend to look at this as mental Armageddon. Trying to swim a few laps, but still we only treading. Blood is on our hands, the body count is so upsetting. We're jetting towards our ruin, hold your head, keep it human, yo. I'm gonna always keep my head up. The ones that judge, I swear they don't know better. I'm who I am and what I am don't matter. You can't break me down. You can't break me down. Yo, you and I are only human, dancing to the tune of fear and confusion. Use assumptions to paint our own conclusions, choosing to judge one another based on illusions. Words hurt like stones and fresh bruises, and every word we drop is acquired by a few kids. Sometimes we lose it, we get a little lax. We see them tear each other down and then we turn our back. Or even better still, we use the same curses to others that are different from us, as if we're perfect. We are all loved by at least one person. Hate crimes and suicide frequency worsens. Every paper, every screen, I see the hurting. Every teardrop brings a eulogy rehearsed, and we're forgetting how to act. Time to pull a dirt. Think about what you're doing. Hold your head. Keep it human. Yo, always keep my head up. The ones that judge, I swear they don't know better. I'm who I am and what I am don't matter. You can't break me down. You can't break me down. Come on. You are beautiful. Yes, you are loved. It's hard to bear, but don't give up. Just call out to me. And yes, I'm always there. Shoulder, heart, and ears. There's no one to fear. Little bro, little sister friend. No, it's not the end. The sun shines again. Life's but a fight, and you can surely win. We are all flesh and blood, only humans. Now I'ma keep it simple. Life ain't always easy. This is not a picnic. No junior scholarly. No silly game of chess. Develop strategy. You are not alone, and you don't have to be. I'll be that hip-hop branch from the olive tree. And I keep doing this so you can rock with me. This revolution, time for our equality. Right now, this hour, our voices get louder. Yo, I'm gonna always keep my head up. The ones that judge, I swear they don't know better. I'm who I am, and what I am don't matter. You can't break me down. They can't break you down. Yeah. Congratulations to all the graduates. Find me online, KAOZ. Thanks for having me.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Chaos, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for him one more time. Now, I was gonna let him tear it down. Where'd he go? He can come grab his keyboard. Praise God. I know he has to grab his keyboard. So while he's coming to grab his keyboard, so somebody tell him to come grab his keyboard. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Somebody. I'll grab it. I'll take it home with me. Praise God. But that's it. So okay, he's gonna come. So I just forgot what I was gonna say. Give it up for Chaos, everybody. Now, okay, he's gonna grab it now. Now, as he's doing this, let me tell y'all this, okay? When you go to college, do not take your pet. I know you love your dog, whatever, let your dog stay at home with the mom or the parents. Don't take it to college because that's an expense. Because see, y'all don't treat y'all dog the way we treated our dogs back in the day. Y'all feed your dog real dog food. I mean like gravy train and gluten-free food. When I grew up, our dog ate whatever it is that we ate. Our dog had hot water cornbread, chicken, lasagna, meatloaf, grits, waffles, greens, soul food, drank lemonade. And also our dog had high blood pressure, diabetes, heart murmur. You know, regular dogs will bark, run across the fence. The regular dog who eat gluten-free and gravy train will bark. He'd be like, not our dog. He will get one good one. Thank you, I'm here all week. Please remember to tip your bartenders and your waitress. Be good to them, they'll be good to you. Now we're gonna keep this moving, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all having a good time? Let me hear you say yeah. Now we're gonna keep this going with Nnamdi Okorie is a junior at Rosemount High School and the co-president of the choir. He has been a performer in the musical variety show on stage and sings and writes songs in a rock band called 55 Blue. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise for Nnamdi as he will be singing John Legend's If You're Out There.
Hey. How y'all doing? It's gonna be hard to top those jokes, but I'm gonna try. If you hear this message, wherever you stand, I'm calling every woman, I'm calling every man. We're the generation, we can't afford to wait. The future started yesterday, and we're already late. I was looking for a song to sing, search for a melody, search for someone to lead. We've been looking for the world to change. If you feel the same, go on and say if you're out there. Sing along with me if you're out there. I'm dying to believe that you're out there. Stand up and sing it loud if you're out there. Tomorrow starting now. No more broken promises, no more call to war. Unless it's love and peace that we're really fighting for. We can destroy hunger, we can conquer hate. Put down the arms and raise a voice, so joining hands today. I was looking for a song to sing. I searched for a leader, but the leader was me. We were looking for the world to change. We can be heroes, along with me if you're out there. I'm dying to believe that you're out there. Stand up and sing it loud if you're out there. Tomorrow starting now. If you're ready, we can shake the world. Believe again, it starts within. We don't have to wait for destiny. We can be the change that we want to see. If you're out there, sing along with me. If you're out there, I'm dying to believe that you're out there. Stand up and sing it loud if you're out there. Tomorrow is now. 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 Thank you very much. Have a good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for him one more time, Mr. Corey. That's what I'm talking about. You know him? Okay, praise God. I love encouraging people like, all right, Dodie. She don't give you a nickname already. Get a good way to go, Dodie. Do you know him? I don't know. I mean, look like a Dodie to me, so we're good. Well, ladies and gentlemen, our last entertainment act is the Patrick Henry High School Beacons Elite Step Team. They were founded in 2011 by Mr. Quentin Bonds. The Elite Step Team is very proud of their diverse makeup. They are award-winning scholars with an average grade point average of 3.2. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the Patrick Henry High School Beacon Elite Step Team. Y'all give it up for the elite step team. Dominic, brother, you're a part of Alpha Phi Alpha Incorporated, aren't you? Yeah, Alpha. I can tell. I thought, wait a minute now, what you up here? If them kids would have broke out Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta, Epsilon, Zeta, 8, I'm like, wait a minute, you are hazing these kids. Y'all learn about that when y'all get to college if you like to. It's the Greek alphabet. But give it up for them one more time. This wasn't in my contract, but I love it. I'm old. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all came when it was over. Y'all got one to each. Praise God. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's pretty much we came to the part where we all want to be here for. Now, Gina Allen is a former Cecil E. Newman Scholarship recipient. She earned an undergraduate degree from Carleton College and a Master's of Public Health degree from the University of Minnesota. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise right now for Ms. Gina Allen.
Good evening, everyone. So I'm a little nervous. I just want to tell y'all that so I can get it out, and now I'll be good. Okay, so when Miss Williams invited me to help honor all of the graduates tonight, I had to think back to when I won the Cecil E. Newman Scholarship 10 years ago. And I've been mistaken for a graduate all night tonight, so. But as I approach 30, I am very thankful that black doesn't crack. I also can't believe that the lead step team said that Lean With It, Rock With It, and Soulja Boy Superman is old school. So when I was preparing for tonight, I pulled up my embarrassing email address that I had back when I was applying to college. And I'm sure some of you guys can relate tonight. I'm sure there's some flawless cuties 98s here or some turned down for what at gmail.coms here. As a side note, change that, you know, since you're going to college, don't send that on a job interview anymore. Don't do that. But seriously, tonight is a privilege for all of you to be honored here. And for the scholarship, I wanted to just impart some advice that I have learned along my journey. And one thing that I'd like to tell you is to take advantage of all the resources that are going to be available to you as you enter into your respective paths, whether that be like Job Corps or HBCUs, predominantly white institutions, which many of you will probably attend, especially if you're staying in Minnesota. And to travel. When I first got to college, that wasn't a priority for me. Where I come from, traveling internationally wasn't something that was available as an option, and so I never really thought about it. And it wasn't until I got to college and all my friends started talking about where they were going, and I was like, oh yeah, okay, I'm good here. But I wasn't, and I ended up going to Denmark for 4 months and got to go to 6 other countries during my time there, and there's just so much out there to learn and so many different types of people and experiences for you all to take part in, and which will help shape you as individuals and how you're going to contribute to the world. And let all of those experiences teach you something. Be open-minded as you're walking through these places and meeting people. And that's what this scholarship is really about, to help open doors or windows for you to make your contributions to the world. And as you move through and continue to rack up accomplishments, because I read through some of the scholarship essays and you guys are very accomplished as it is right now, and we've seen all the talented individuals who are up here and performed for us tonight. But I want you to tell you not to forget where you come from, who helped you get there, or your blackness, because all of you are here tonight because of your blackness. And like Shed, I also went to a predominantly white institution where most of the students didn't look like me. And that it can be difficult to own your blackness in those places. And once you leave college or whatever it is that you're going to be doing after graduation, that you'll be surrounded by a lot of people who don't look like you. So I just want you all to keep that. And as you become accomplished and get into higher places, it can be easy to assimilate. And while it's fine to make relationships with other people, I also want you to remember that being black, it's giving you a strength and endurance, and that's very important to be aware of and to be proud of. Thank you. And so that's pretty much what I had. I just wanted to say that. And now I'm going to transition to our scholarship winners. The Spokesman Recorder is proud to present 5 Cecil E. Newman Scholarship Awards this evening. These awards are named after the founder and publisher of the Spokesman Recorder, the late Mr. Cecil E. Newman. The recipients you will soon meet are winners of a 500 to 600 word essay contest. Each student described the person or persons in their life who played a major role in influencing their graduation from high school. These awards recognize not only their scholastic achievement, but the ability to overcome obstacles in challenging life situations. Would our 5 scholarship recipients please join me on stage? I look so beautiful. These awards recognize not only their read that part. The first 2 scholarships tonight will be awarded by James Gottfried with Stage Time Productions. Would Amira Red please join me at the podium? Amira wrote in her essay that it was hard to narrow down the list to just 2 people because there were so many people that helped her along the way. The 2 people she felt most influenced her high school career were her father and Governor Mark Dayton. She wrote about her father saying, "He is my superhero. There is no one in the world that can build my confidence in the way that he can. He stands for what he believes in, he stands for up for what he believes is right, and he fights for the equality of everyone." She also said her father helped shape her view of beauty. She wrote, "Beauty is about what you think, about how you think, and how you make people feel, not about skin tone or hair. My father told me often how beautiful I am and encouraged me to love myself. This in turn has helped me to not only get through high school, but to aspire to do great things after." Amira was also inspired by Governor Mark Dayton, who has been her mentor for the past 5 years. She wrote, "On numerous occasions, he has defended people and spoke out against unfair systems when it wasn't always popular. In a community conversation about race in St. Cloud, he said, 'This is a time for everybody who is a Minnesotan, a real Minnesotan, to take a stand and say, not in our state. If you are that intolerant, that much of a racist and a bigot, then find another state.' Amira played all-conference basketball and volunteers at a battered women's shelter. She plans to attend St. Kate's and major in media journalism. I am proud to present a Cecil E. Newman Scholarship to Amira Red." Would Jamani Buckner please join me at the podium? Jamani credits both of his parents with helping him through his high school years. His father is a musician, and he wrote in his essay, My dad showed me how to watch, listen, and learn, which helped me musically, playing the drums, and work hard and be consistent. His mother is his biggest fan. He wrote, "She instilled in me how to be a good person. Your reputation will follow you for the rest of your life, dead or alive." In other words, treat people how you want to be treated. Even though money was tight, she still found a way to help him participate in the historically black college and university's college tour and the civil rights research tour. He had the opportunity to visit Selma and walk the Edmund Pettus Bridge, an experience he shared with other students from around the country. Jemani ended his essay with the following quote: "To have assistance from the Cecil E. Newman Scholarship to help with some of my college expenses would be the opportunity of a lifetime, and most of all, a tribute to my mom for all of her hard work." Jemani participated in all conference wrestling and football. He is a peace leader and a volunteer for the Heart Walk Association, the City of Wayzata Beautification Team, and Feed My Starving Children. He plans to attend Augsburg College and major in exercise science. I am proud to present a Cecil E. Newman Scholarship to Jemani Buckner. Our next 3 scholarships will be awarded by the Minnesota State Baptist Convention. Here to award the scholarships, please welcome Daisha Russell. Daisha Russell. With Praise Hall, please join me at the podium. Praise thanks her parents for their love and support. Praise wrote in her essay, "Scrub, rinse, repeat. The Arctic chill of the water penetrated my 9-year-old body, its hue a hint of scaly gray after having washed 7 small bodies. This definitely was not my idea of a bubble bath. You're done," my father states as he pats me with a dry towel. "Put some blankets over yourself and get back in the van." With clattering teeth, I hurry to the side door of our Chevy Ventura conversion and jump in, hastily piling any available cover over me. "Here, baby," my mother says as she hands me a PB&J sandwich. I devour the sandwich, forgetting to taste it, before settling into my covers and letting my mind wander. That was 9 years ago, and that moment remains vivid as if it occurred yesterday. I remember being homeless, stuck in a van during the day because of the scorching temperatures, and confined at night by the uncertainties lurking in all the shadows. I remember eating PB&J sandwiches for my 3 meals a day, but most of all, I remember the laughter. You see, I never realized I was homeless until I was older and able to understand its definition. I have my parents to thank for that. They shielded me and my siblings from the harsh reality of our life back then. It allowed me to maintain a level of optimism that rendered me enchanted. Enchanted not only by the endless opportunities life had to offer, but also by the latest venture my family and I were taking, even if I had to stay in the car the majority of the time. It is this sense of hope and faith that has given me a fighting chance. Praise rejected the stereotypes and the barriers set in place to contain her. With her family behind her, she continued to push herself. She concluded her essay by saying, "Now as I wrap up my final year in high school and get ready to experience a new facet of life alone, it is with the utmost respect and admiration that I look to my parents and say, we made it." Praise was a Link crew leader, the vice president of National Honor Society, the student director of Hairspray, the secretary of Performing Arts Club, and the treasurer of Youth in Government Club. She volunteers at Alexandra House, Tedford's House Homeless Shelter, and the Stedman Elementary School. She plans to attend Bowdoin College and major in government and legal studies. I am proud to present a Cecil E. Newman Scholarship to Praise Hall. Would Brandon Banks please join me at the podium? Brandon credits his parents, Sean and Dewana Banks, with playing a big role in his successful graduation. From a very early age, Brandon heard the words, "You are going to college." He wrote in his essay, "I learned that post-secondary education is a fundamental opportunity that instills a rich sense of determination, self-purpose, pride, and great life skills." A post-secondary education revolves around three main elements: a multitude of career opportunities, interpersonal cooperative skills, and community advancement. After numerous discussions with his parents, Brandon established that a college degree would not only allow him to become highly recruited to many of the major companies across the country, yes, sir, but to also be fully prepared with a real-world perspective. Brandon's parents also taught him the importance of community service by enlisting him to volunteer in activities and organizations. In conclusion, Brandon wrote, "You are going to college has now taken on the context of realizing my maximum personal potential relative to performing at the highest academic level. My parents have allowed me to see the necessity of a post-secondary education. As I embark on my pathway, I am confident that this newly acquired education and scholarship will help me achieve my future goal of becoming a mechanical engineer." Brandon participated in speech, debate, mock trial, track and field, football, diversity club, social justice club, and the chess club. He volunteers for the Red Knight Volunteer Corps and athletes committed to educating students. He plans to attend Purdue University and major in mechanical engineering. I am proud to present a Cecil E. Newman Scholarship to Brandon Banks. Would Amia Bridgeford please join me at the podium? Amia credits her Aunt Linda and her mom as her greatest champions. They nurtured her confidence and taught her the skill of perseverance. She wrote in her essay, "My aunt instilled in me at a young age that knowledge is power. She taught me how to love reading, how to love learning, and how to combine the two in the best way possible. Learning to love school and education early in life really sets the stage for your success down the road." Amia calls her mother an unwavering mountain of support. She helped her with her studies and to mature as a young Black woman. Amia wrote, "Education really is a family affair. Without the educational nourishment from my parents, aunts, uncles, grandparents, and cousins, I wouldn't be the level-headed and intelligent woman that I am, graduating as an A student and attending college. This includes the love and encouragement from not only my family, but the community as well." Amia was the cadet major in Cretin-Derham Hall's JROTC program, had the lead in the play The Bluest Eye, was co-president of the book club, Knitting Crochet Club, and Respect Life Club. She plans to attend Marquette University and major in business statistics or marketing. I am proud to present a Cecil E. Newman Scholarship to Amia Bridgeford. I just noticed that Ami and I have the same dress on. Mm-hmm. I got the young folk style. One second. One of my pages might have stuck together. Sorry, I was confused. I'm so sorry. Let's give all of our scholarship winners a round of applause. And please stay on stage for just a few minutes so we can take another photo. You guys can take another seat. Please welcome to the stage Tracy Williams Dillard, the CEO and publisher of the Minnesota Spokesman Recorder.
All right. Is everybody having a good time this evening? You know, every year I go through this. I pray to Jehovah that I'm not going to cry, because I just want to get up here and talk about what I'm up here to talk about. But when I get up here and I look around at all these beautiful faces, I am so proud. I mean, I can't tell you how proud I am of each and every one of you that have come this long walk and are graduating high school. That is a huge, huge milestone. Give yourselves a round of applause. I want to thank Gina, because she did a great job. Let's give Gina a round of applause. And oh my God, wasn't the performance tonight phenomenal? Wow. I want to thank my dear friend Shed. He's done a great job for me once again. Shed, thank you. And oh my goodness, I got just blessed with this event this year, I'm going to tell you. From Gary Hines to Gina to Shed. And then this young sister comes along who's an inspirational speaker. She was phenomenal. Let's give her a round of applause. Miss Michelle. I'd be remiss if I didn't thank my staff from the Minnesota Spokesman Recorder, because they're always there. I always am really cool until today, because my nerves start getting bad today. Because I already know I'm a perfectionist and I don't want nothing to go wrong. So when we get behind at the last minute, I'm ready to kill them. But they still continue to persevere. They've done a phenomenal job. I thank you very much for your hard work. Let's give them a round of applause. And last but not least, I continue to thank my husband, Robert, my mother, Norma, my daughter and my grandkids had to leave, but each and every year they come, they support me year over year over year. It is a family affair. Well, this is our 21st year that we have made this graduation celebration because the Minnesota Spokesman Recorder has always had a commitment to helping young people. For years, I have watched my grandfather, Cecily Newman, the paper's founder, support and mentor young people. He has always made time to listen and provide guidance to the many youth in the community who come through the Spokesman Recorder doors. Legends like journalist Carl Rowan and photographer Gordon Parks were among those who came through the Spokesman in their early career. In keeping in my grandfather's legacy, we began the Cecily Newman Scholarship and Award Ceremony. This event aligns with the Minnesota Spokesman Recorder's mission to educate the African American community, especially acknowledging the accomplishments of our youth that are often overlooked or underappreciated. Why is honoring these graduates so important? In today's environment, the obstacles and challenges, as you've heard today, facing young people, particularly students of color, can be as difficult as navigating a minefield. This is especially important when you consider that the African American graduate rate in Minnesota is below 58%, which is 11% the national graduate rates and over 20% lower than the graduate rates of white students. Considering the disparities in education, suspension rates, literacy, and the school-to-prison pipeline, we at the Minnesota Spokesman Recorder feel it's of utmost importance to continue to encourage, honor, and celebrate our youth. This year, besides the Cecily Newman Scholarship Award, we will be presenting the Leuna Q Scholarship Award in honor of my late grandmother, who will soon, thank you. Who assumed the responsibility of running the paper after her husband's death. So, are you ready to find out who the lucky winners are of the last 3 scholarship recipients drawing tonight? Now, I'm very good at botching names up, so if I get close, just come on up, okay? Because I didn't get a chance to prepare and figure the names out. And this is a woman's drawing, so it's a lady, so don't come run up here, man, trying to say I called the name wrong, and it was you. And this looks like a Colvin Terrell.
Miss Terrell.
She's going to the University of Minnesota. You have to be present to win. We're going to move on.
Wait, you want me to call her phone?
Yeah, call her cell phone.
Let me call her cell phone.
Yeah, call her cell phone, Shad. In the meantime, when you call her cell phone, you going to have her come all the way back? I'll call the next person.
I'm just let her know that she wins. Because we didn't pronounce her first name right, so she may be sitting there and not know.
I believe Terrell is in the building.
You think? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to call right now. Wait.
Uh-oh, you missed a number.
I know. Can I do this over here?
Oh.
999. You gotta pick your phone up. This money here, shouted.
He just gonna call her and let her know she didn't get it.
Oh, I'm gonna let her know. Can't miss out. You gotta wait for them doors. Did she say that?
Yeah, I think she did.
I know. Mama gonna come back. We're in the bathroom. No, you're not. I hear you. Nope, don't hear. All right, I'll leave a message later.
Okay, all right, okay. We'll take the number with you, okay?
It's in my phone. Don't tell nobody.
Okay, now we're gonna try this one. Is that?
Yeah, it's Jessica. Tambia or Tamia or Tamba? Yeah. We gotta keep this.
Yep. You get me in the picture?
Hold me. Oh yeah. like that outfit. You sharp. Yeah, you gotta stay over here.
Okay. Yeah,
You just try to see, just running off with our money. That's it. No, we gotta do the board. Put up.
Okay, now we got the brothers.
Somebody put a pink one in there. That's.
Vanish it. Okay. We have Avery
Weiler. Avery, who's that in the back? That threw me off. So now we have the. We gotta mix them all up.
Yep, mix them all.
All right, put them all together.
So now we're gonna mix it. So we're gonna poll. It could be a young lady or a young man in this poll.
Winner is Carbon Terrell. Bang.
Take the. It's the sister. Oh boy, here we go again.
Samoyo
Hassan.
Hassan. She did.
You know I hate it when that happens.
I still do. Snapchatter. I'm like, look what?
Okay. I think we should have made that announcement. She had to be present to win, so they might have hung out, because we got a few more prizes to give out yet. I done pulled another lady. It must be a woman thing up here, I guess.
Brittany Roberts. Come on up, Brittany.
All right. We're going to get a group picture with all of our graduates. Let's give them another great big round of applause. All right.
I look like I'm the one that failed in class.
Congratulations, graduates. So, I always love this part of the because we get to give some more stuff away. But you know, I like to always say, what a promise we have in this group of essay winners. I think our future is in pretty good hands, don't you? We also want to take this time to congratulate once again the scholarship winners and thank you all to all the family, friends, teacher, community, business leaders, sponsors who we couldn't do this without, and others who have influenced these students to get to this stage tonight. Your support is immeasurable.
The 5 things.
Oh yeah, I forgot. My staff is reminding me. What we do have on the table is, hand me that right there, if you can. No, the other one. We have these cards right here for those of you who are interested in either volunteering, helping with fundraising, scholarships, calling schools, reading essays, helping with the event planning committee, or simply just wanting to contribute to our 2017 graduation event. You can fill these cards out. If you leave money in the envelope, you can hand it to one of the attendants on your way out. Otherwise, you can just fill the cards out and leave them on the envelope on the table, okay? And we'll definitely reach back out to you in the very near future. I'm gonna ask the high school students not to fill it out if you're planning on going to college, because last year, all of you were excited and inspired when you left here and you filled them out, and every single one I called was going off to college. And so you forget that you got something you're gonna be doing about this time next year. So don't fill it out if you're gonna be gone, because we'll just be happy that you came this year. But for those of you that wanna support or be involved next year, fill the card out. So now we are going to have our final drawings, courtesy of Kowalski's grocery store. We have 5 $50 coupons, or $50 gift cards we're gonna be giving out tonight. Right, James? They're under here? Okay. Oh, here we go.
And they can be used at the self-checkout. Stirring it up. You picking up all the women.
Oh, okay. But don't look, because you might pick a man. No.
I'm telling you to.
Oh, I got a guy. So, the lucky winner of the first one, I'm going to let you read these names, as you seem to be doing better than me with these names.
Mr. Hutchinson. Tyreek Hutchinson. Is that you, brother? All right, we got you. Oh, I got to keep.
Not them.
Oh, not them.
So I'll just poll it and you call it. How about
Okay.
that?
All right.
We make a good team up here.
Yes, we do. Tyreek, you sharp, ain't you? All right, Tyreek in that suit. I'll hire you. Tyreek cold, ain't he? Deanna Holmes. Deanna Holmes? Yes, ma'am. Come. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. $50.
Sorry.
Hey. Asia Jackson. Bethune-Cookman? You better say that. We got 2 more. Come on now. Come on, white paper. White paper. Latrell Menifee. Latrell Menifee. Hey, Latrell, big shout out to you taking the long way. You know there's steps. He's dramatic with his. Come on, Latrell. Well, These slim suits is sharp tonight. Y'all see y'all fellas? That's what I'm talking about. And they pulled up. Y'all know that?
I like it, you know, when we pull a white ticket, because then I get to be in the middle of two good-looking brothers. Yeah. I like that. I like the sister suit, but you know. And we got a sister, the final one.
Oh, this is yes, Lord. Jasmine Dickinson, who is going to Norfolk State University. And because you're going to Norfolk State, I'm going to give you $500 August myself. My alma mater. Come on, Jasmine. You did good. Gotta get my phone too. I gotta put this on out. Wait, now, use my phone, man. You know, I'm gonna put this on our website. I don't know if we say University website, let them know you coming. Behold, the green and the gold. Thank you. Yes!
Hey.
Can I leave now? I'm so excited.
You gotta give me something.
Yeah. I gotta use the bathroom. I got excited. Okay, here. All right. But first of all, can you give it up for this young lady right here for doing this? Such an amazing spirit, such an amazing person. I would do anything for her because I've seen what she does in the community for empowering women and students. So let's let her hear it right now.
Thank you so much. I do this because I love you, and I love your family, and I love the things you're doing, and I love my community. And I'm gonna keep doing it as long as the good Lord gives me the strength to wake up and go to the office and get it done. I'm gonna keep doing it, I promise you. All right, so I just wanna say that it's been a blessing and a wonderful night. If you're here, do we have any juniors here that are gonna be here next year? Okay, I look forward to seeing all you back here next year. And Shed, you did it again. Each year, he gives a scholarship out. He just gives right back. Thank you so much. We gave out 9 scholarships tonight. We're proud of that. For those of you that took pictures with Travis Lee earlier, he's got them out on the front desk, so check the desk before you leave out tonight. On behalf of the Minnesota Spokesman Recorder, thank all of you for attending tonight, and please drive safely home. Good night.